At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Welcome back to the Tommy Trials. Thomas here. We are in 2 Point Hospital. Now, if you don't know a lot about me, that's okay. If you're new to the channel, how'd you find the channel? But if you don't know a lot about me, then here's one thing. He's talking the lower bottom half of the screen. This is Hogsport, and here's the first hospital. Click to do it. If you don't know a lot about me, I have spent over the course of the last 6 years, due to MS, Crohn's, kidney stones, having surgeries and whatnot, I've spent over 100 days. That's a bit of a stretch. 75-ish days probably. Maybe 100 days. Ow. In a hospital, whether it be a big one, a small one, or one in between. And I feel like that gives me unique experience to do 2 Point Hospital. I don't need any of that to play this game, but by golly, we're gonna do it anyways. Welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Okay, so this is a little bit of use WASD using the WASD keys. Tutorial. Okay, first thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head there when they arrive at the hospital. Alright, so let's build a reception. How do I... Yep, that's usually how it goes. There we be. Great, we'll need an assistant to run reception. Let's hire one now. Go to hire, pick assistants. You have great customer service, increased reception to retail skills. You have customer service too. You're hired, madam. Click on hire, then do it and assign them to the thing. Before we officially open, we need a GP's office. I've spent a lot of money at those. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require a further diagnosis. That's pretty accurate to how it works in real life. To build a room, click on the rooms button and pick one from the list. With the room selected, drag out a floor pan or plan, you know, whatever you feel like doing at the time, of the appropriate size, then place the required items in the room. This is not a new game. In fact, the variety of the week this week is not new. Alright, click on rooms and GP's office. Minimum for a GP is 3x3. I feel like plopping them in this corner for the time being. Make it look fancy. We'll put some filing cabinets here.
Announcement. Doctor, you've won. Please come out.
So get some of these suckers. The higher the prestige, the higher... I don't know. Put a window where it can get some sunlight. That's not the word I wanted, was it? That's not the right word. Get a fire extinguisher here. Alright. Gonna cost about $6 grand to build this room. Bajoing. Doctor Whom. I get that reference and I appreciate that reference. Customer Alright. Treatment. Diagnostics. You got general practice too. Alright, Chris Payback, you are hired for a 10 grand signing fee. Great news, our hospital's now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. If they register at reception, they'll be sent to GP for
Enjoy your
diagnosis.
stay at the hospital as much as you can.
How do I pitch the camera? R and F keys?
You are listening to Harrison Wolf
Ah.
on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to Harrison Wolf, the lone voice of reason, ready to spread some truth to all our vigilant listeners. So open your eyes and your ears and get ready to find out what's really going on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
Oi! We've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the messages list. I'm busy placing chairs. You will be patient. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Grout. Grout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms. You know, I'm pretty sure that's grout. I must learn. We must learn together. Hang on. At least the music continues. Yeah, I thought so. Frequently transmitted in bathrooms and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It will cost $7,600 to build. What would you like to do? Get the patient to wait. Build a pharmacy. Hire a nurse. What did I do? I went. Yeah, okay. Just checking to see what exactly I did. Paid $500 to go see you? Oh, I get paid that. Go me. Plop that. Is that literally all that's needed? No. Well, obviously, we need some of these, a little bit of that. Get the bin here. Get a plant by the window to get some light. There, I said that correctly that time. Do that. Get a window. Bajoing. A nice. You've got pharmacy skills amongst
Staff are reminded to
literally
keep
everything
value.
Okay.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
I have a nurse in the pharmacy, thank you. Alright. And now I'm working on seating. Get your pants in a twist. Hang on. I need that. Pa. Hang on. I need the control key. Well done. We've cured our first patient. We've earned some money. I don't know why this voice started now, but it did. and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in, so we can expand and blah 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 blah.
We've just cured our very first patient.
Okay, joink. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about... I don't know why the voice stopped. Looking after it. Machines will, and it started again, will deteriorate with use, and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire, and fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure we've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? Hang on. Before we do any of that, we need that leaflet stand. Who doesn't like leaflet stands? Hire! Mechanics. Doink. Janitors will be called to repair a machine when its maintenance level falls below 50%. You can also request that a janitor repair it immediately through the item options. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy. To ensure the hospital runs smoothly, patients will get bored, thirsty, hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and a comfy seat when they're between appointments. If they become unhappy, they will leave to go to another hospital, and you never want that. Item controls, I think I figured out. Hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. A higher rep...
Excuse me. A higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire.
I went East Coast when I couldn't breathe. How about that? Drink machine. Joink. Cheesy gubbins. Gotta pick up an I tried to read that and it did not work out to my benefit. If you want to pick up an item, hover over it and click it. Staff and energy breaks. Staff will get tired as they work and will eventually go on a break. A staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks help keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will also help staff regain energy faster.
Patients may not be able to take money with them.
Fit two there? I can't. Can I fit a couch here? I can't. Almost. There we go. Drinks machine. Snack machine. Yes, an extinguisher. And for reasons unknown, we'll place a plant right in the middle of the room. We don't ask questions. Staff will head to a staff room when they're on break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before the break ends. You can place a member of staff in a staff room to make them take a break, or in a workroom to make them work there. To pick up a member of staff, hover over them and use The LMB. Do you work for me? Why are you leaving? Are you cured? Ah, lovely. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. Or as my grandmother, may she rest in peace, called them turlets. I don't know why. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all of these, restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, emptying bins, and unblocking.
Don't forget to
Toilets.
tip your doctor.
Don't forget to tip your doctor. Ah. Symmetry. Okay. Amount of room in this bathroom is extraordinarily limited. Ah, yeah, they're having camera problems. Can I fit a plant here? I can. Why? Because there wasn't a plant before. Janitors were empty bins and unblocked toilets when required. This is much better than having to sweep up litter and other waste. We're hearing reports of some new illnesses in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis. General diagnosis is unlocked.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GP offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Indeed. I'm an idiot. Hang on. Good joink. Door. I'm hitting all kinds of wrong keys all of a sudden. Apparently we don't use computers in this hospital, just lots and lots of filing. We also have no belief in privacy. What is privacy anyways? Who works in here?
Prices are non-negotiable.
Bog wars discovered. Rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy, or with witchcraft. Misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment at our pharmacy. Okay. What works in here? Nurse required. Okay. Ba-joink. News flash, there's a particular new illness in town. Light-headedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. If you don't appreciate some of these subtle jokes, I'm sorry, but there are a lot of subtle jokes like, oh, there's this problem, we need to buy expensive equipment. Although I say all of this tongue-in-cheek because I do appreciate it, medicine. Not doing too shabbily at the moment here. Good news, we've cured 10 patients in total. Each cure boosts our reputation, which will attract even more patients.
That's patient to treatment.
Our doctors have discovered a new illness, bed face. Quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. The patient is seeking treatment will need a ward in order to treat them. So I need to build a ward. We will build our ward, and then we will end the video. I'm gonna have this whole section of the hospital be a ward. Trying to figure out if... Ah.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Pretty good number. Going to get some lockers back here. In case they want to store their personal effects. Get some filing cabinets for all of the important file cabineting that they've got to do. Get a fire extinguisher. Good old-fashioned plant or 6. Who says no to a plant? Couple of windows looking into the great outdoors. Bajoing! Wards can be used for diagnosis and also treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can adjust the number of nurses that work in there in the room settings. This is useful if you have a lot of patients. I don't know where you're going. But Hannah needs to go back and work where I had her originally. The 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognize the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can help build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organization. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating. Please tell me you're going to where I think you're going to. Where are you going? I'm putting you here.
Patients should tell staff their darkest secrets for medical reasons.
Kudos! By completing objectives and challenges, our organization earns kudos. Kudos with an H. We can use this to gain access to new items. Use it wisely. La 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 la. Alright, well hopefully you enjoyed this video. We will continue to play this. If you are interested and are enjoying it, like the video. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Comment down below if you enjoyed it. And thank you for watching.